Want to know 5 kick-ass habits to help you save money? Well, stay tuned and find out. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Guiding Your Wallet, a weekly segment where we outline tips and tricks to help out manage your cash. As always, my name is Jordan Loriaga, co-founder and CMO of WalletGyde. And as the intro states, we're talking about habits that help you save money. And you're probably thinking, Jordan, why is this important? Well, friends, the easiest way to help complete your financial goals is to help make them second nature. And through these easy, repetitive steps that I'm about to show you, we can help condition the brain and help you save. Sound like a mini workout? Well, it is. So let's bust out the big guns and help you get into financial shape with these 5 kick-ass habits. You guys see that tricep, right? Kick-ass habit number 1, look at your financial statements. And it goes without saying, when things are out of sight, they are out of mind. And if you're periodically looking at your financial statements, you'll know how your spending is affecting your daily lifestyle and you can adjust for your future. You know how many times I came super close to overspending on my checking account just because I did not know what was going on? Think about it, that piece of plastic, your credit card or your debit card, when you give that thing to the cashier, you don't physically see your money going down. So it doesn't register in the brain. But if you're actively looking at your financial statements, you'll know what's going on. And half the battle is knowing. G.I. Joe? And look, I'll be honest, if I would have practiced this when I was young, I probably would have waited before making those big purchases that screwed me over at the end of the month. And I know this sounds way super simple. Just look at your bank account. But the funny thing is, most of us don't do it because we're not conditioned to do so. So build those good habits. Kick-ass habit number 2. Keep up with your credit score. Did you know the Fair Credit Reporting Act requires each of the nationwide credit reporting companies, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, to provide you, the consumer, a free credit report every 12 months. And furthermore, it's 2017. There are free apps out there that actually give you your free credit report, and we'll link some of them below. Needless to say, get in the habit of periodically checking on your credit score. It just gives you an overview of how you are financially, so you can make little changes here and there to boost up that score. I mean, let's face it, if you have a higher credit score, you can get lower interest rates on car loans, mortgages, credit cards, the list goes on. And then going back to that out of sight, out of mind, if you know how you are financially, you can better plan for the future. I mean, if you're constantly looking at your credit score, you'll know if those bad guys made any fraudulent inquiries on your behalf. So you can catch those things earlier and report them rather than not knowing and getting screwed potentially later on in life. So look at those credit reports. Kick-ass habit number 3. It's gonna be a simple one, just ask. There's a lot of discounts out there up for grabs, and all you have to do is just ask. Going back to step number 2, if you're keeping up with your credit score and you know that you're on the rise, you can go back to these credit card companies and ask for a lower interest rate, which is crazy, but it works. Think of it like this. Credit card companies would rather retain you by lowering your interest rate than having you apply for another no interest credit card and pay off that other credit card. Because 1, they're no longer making interest on you. It stops when you pay it off. And credit card companies know this. And they would much rather lower your APR, given that you have a good credit score, than for you to pay it off in its entirety with another loan or no interest credit card. You can also ask for a lower phone bill. And I've done this before myself. Cell phone carriers would rather retain you as a customer than losing you to another company. I actually knocked $20 on my T-Mobile bill for just asking. So just ask for those savings, people. It works, I promise you. Kick-ass habit number 4. Visualize that you'll actually save. This is piggybacking off the law of attraction, and a lot of celebrities and athletes use this to complete their goals. Now, how it works is you actually visualize whatever your goals are and make them so. It literally starts from you visualizing it and you manifest it into reality. I think one of the biggest benefits of doing this visualization of you completing your savings goals, is becoming self-aware of the process. Going back to the first kick-ass habit of just knowing your bank statements and that out of sight, out of mind thing, if you're self-aware of your savings goals, when things come at you trying to deter you of saving your cash, your self-awareness will be higher than it would have been, and you're more than likely to make positive choices that helps you complete your savings goals. I'll give you an example. Because I visualize that I want to save money, when people ask me to go out, I'll often invite my friends and have a few drinks at the house before we go out and go drinking at the bars. This limits my spending when we actually go out. That way you're not caught up buying multiple drinks at the bars at bar prices, ultimately saving you money, and you're still having a good time with your friends. So visualize you completing your savings goals. Kick-ass habit number 5. stop spending money going out, which is actually similar to the example I gave for step number 4. Look, get into the habit of doing free events. There are many apps out there that tell you the events that are happening around you that are free. Let me say this again, free! There's Eventbrite, Meetup, and even Facebook events. So the next time you and your friends are planning for that night out, check out these apps that give you these free events. I mean, the name of the game is having fun. Why not save while you're at it? So there you have it, 5 kick-ass ways to help you save your cash. And going back to step number 1, if you're looking for an easier way to view your finances, check out www.WalletGyde.com, where we give you, the average Joe, an easier way to manage your money. Because remember, once you know what's going on with your finances, you can better plan for the future. So that wraps it up for this week's segment of Guiding Your Wallet. My name is Jordan Loriaga, and I will see you next week. Catch you later.